man that started it all, Nicolaus Copernicus. Nicolaus Copernicus was born on February 19th, 1473. Copernicus's father died when Copernicus was very young, so his uncle stepped in and took care of the family. His uncle, Bishop Watzelrode, made sure Copernicus and his brother Andrew received a good education. At the University of Krakow, one of his professors was Albert Budzinski, an amazing astronomer. Copernicus continued his education in Italy at the University of Bologna. Here he studied Greek and astronomy. Copernicus researched different ancient scholars, such as Ptolemy. According to Ptolemy, the moon moved closer towards the Earth during different points in its orbit. During his research of an occultation with one of his professors, Copernicus found that the moon's distance from the Earth did not change as much as Ptolemy believed. This was his first controversial finding of his career. With the help of his uncle, Copernicus received a job in the church. Before accepting the job, Copernicus decided to continue his education at the University of Padua. Here he studied medicine. Copernicus received his medical degree and finally finished his education at the age of 30. Here's where all the controversy starts. Let's tune in, shall we?
By God, I think I've got it.
God put the earth in the center because we're the best, and everything else revolves around us.
This can't be right. The Earth can't be in the center. If the Earth was in the center, nothing would make sense. Huh. Aristotle says it. Ptolemy says it. Wait. He says that the Earth orbits the sun. Aha! The heliocentric theory! The sun is in the center!
God put earth in the middle because earth is the best. And yeah, that's my
Gentlemen! Copernicus has arrived with my new research. From all the research of the skies and the ancient Greek philosophers, I have come up with a theory called the heliocentric theory. The sun is in the middle, and the Earth orbits the sun.
That's completely stupid.
So let's clarify everything you just saw. Up until this point, most astronomers believed that God put Earth in the center of the solar system. Between 1506 and 1530, Copernicus wrote the manuscript for his most famous work, On the Revolutions of Heavenly Spheres. Copernicus came up with the heliocentric theory of the universe and explains it in his book. He used instruments such as an astrolabe, a trichotron, and a quadrant. The heliocentric theory states that the sun is in the center of the universe and the planets orbit around it. Copernicus also came up with the order that the planets orbit the sun. The order he came up with was Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Due to the technology of the time, he did not include Neptune or Pluto because he did not know they existed. Copernicus was not a great observational astronomist. However, he was a great mathematician. He used this to prove that Ptolemy's geocentric theory was too complicated. You can imagine how this went over with the other astronomers. It was blasphemy. Scholars and astronomers began to question God's reason for the creation of humans. People such as Martin Luther began to attack Copernicus and his theory. Now, Copernicus never denounced the theory of Aristotle. He actually tried to incorporate it into his own theory. Because of this, he ended up including Ptolemy's theory about epicycles. Copernicus passed away on May 24th, 1543. Copernicus's book, On the Revolutions of Heavenly Spheres, was published shortly after his death. The Nicolaus Copernicus started what we now call today the scientific revolution.